Okay, this is a video on how to set up a stand for a target and then actually throwing as well. And I just made a simple tripod and I put screws in to make it firm. Lashing will do it if you're out in the woods and you want to set up something. Lashing will do it, but this is a lot sturdier. It's not going to go anywhere when you move it. I just got a brand new piece of Ponderosa, and I cut it up and I got 2 more target worth there from my neighbor. And so the target looks like this from a distance, and I use various knives and hawks to throw with, but one thing I've learned is to make sure that you have something fixed in the top here. I just put a screw in here, or you have to lean your target more, because if it hits up here, it'll pull. The weight will sometimes make the round fall off. And I made these long enough so I can put bigger pieces if I want to. And I really braced it well with screws on this side and this side so that this thing's not going to go anywhere. And they didn't have to be this strong, but I felt that if I'm going to have it for a home stand, I should. Here's some of the stuff I throw. I used to throw competitively. This was my hawk that I threw, and this was the knife that I threw. And most of the time you want a longer, heavier knife for throwing. The shorter you get, the harder it is to throw. And I got all kinds of hawks here that I throw, and they're all fun. This one's lighter weight, so you gotta take into account when you throw. And these 3 right here are all the same weight, but this one here is lighter. I had a custom knife maker make that one for me for my competition. So I'll get set up and throw a little bit for you and show you how the stand works. Okay, I'll throw the hawks first. The more hawks you got at one target, the harder it gets. And I'm trying to spread them apart. Sometimes in the competitions, they'll take and they'll put a line down the center, and you throw your hawks on one side and the knives on the other. So I'll throw the knives next. Okay, see if we can see this. Here's my competition one first. I get a little bit closer for it. I got 3 of them in. Okay, you can see the K and the H and the division and the target there. And so I'm going to use my competition knife for the knife side. And the right side I'm using my competition hawk for the hawk side. We'll see what happens. So you can see they stuck in just fine. Sometimes the targets aren't that big and you have to be a little bit more accurate, but that's the idea. And of course you can throw more than one, but in competition you just have a knife and a hawk in the rendezvous contest anyway. So fun stuff. Make yourself up one and have some fun doing this.